really know. Forgive me if I made that mistake. But this is where we're going to. No, we're going from Fresno, California to Bakersfield or wherever. I can't remember. I'm going to turn my beacons off because it seems like my computer runs smoother without it. It didn't start lagging until I did this job. Like, there was no lag whatsoever. Slow down a little bit, that way I can make a wide enough turn. Go to the outside view to make sure I don't hit nothing. Let me do something real quick. Let me go into the settings and see if I can turn down the graphics a little bit, because my computer is lagging like a motherfucker right now. I'm not going to do it with the controller, I'm going to do it with the mouse. Can get the arrow just the way I want it. Anyway, put it on low resolution to see what happens then. Got it set on medium. Usually on medium it don't lag, but for some reason every time I do the special transport, it wants to lag so bad that I can't do it. That basically that part's unplayable. Let's see what it does now. Wait for the stupid loading screen. Hopefully, excuse me. Hopefully this won't be too bad of a job. Oh, and I also forgot to mention that I'm using 700 horsepower Caterpillar engine along with a 18-speed transmission. slow down a little bit. And the reason why the recording from last night don't have any audio to it is I thought I had my mics turned on, but come to find out after I had done the video and uploaded it, I had realized that I had my mics muted. So that video will be taken down when I can get around to it, which will probably be when I upload this is when I'll be deleting that one. I don't want to go too fast because I don't want to end up hitting the escort vehicle in front of me or having to hit my brakes and causing the jackass behind me to hit me. That's happened to me a couple of times while doing this job, or while doing a special transport job. Either the cop in front of me would stop and hit the brakes, or the person behind me would be riding my ass, and I would have no choice but to hit the brakes to slow down, and he would end up hitting me, and it would cause me to fail when it wasn't even really my fault. It was the person's fault behind me for not paying attention, probably texting and driving like an idiot or something. It's going on 5 o'clock where I live at. 5 o'clock in the morning. Almost. It's 4:35, 36, 4:36. And if you can't tell by my voice, I've practically stayed up all night up to now. Like, I'll probably be going to bed shortly after I upload this. Depends on my mind and depends on what time I'm tired enough to go to sleep. So, let's turn our headlights on. Excuse me. I also have a different game that I will probably be uploading to when I get around to get fast enough to do it. Is what I was talking about. I might not do a whole entire car, just small things like changing the brakes or changing the air filter or something like that. Just small jobs for the game. And then when I get up to around to where I'm fast enough to and be able to remember what all I need for the car and what type of motor, what type of transmission, brakes, suspension, and stuff like that, then I'll upload a video of me doing a whole entire car, like basically replacing everything on the car, restoring the whole entire car. And I want to know what you guys would think of me playing CSM 18. Would you guys be interested in seeing it? Would you guys be interested in seeing something different that I do on here? What would you guys like to see? Like what game that I think that I might be able to play? Nothing like Grand Theft Auto 5. I know that I won't be able to run that game because my computer is not doesn't have the graphics that Grand Theft Auto 5 necessarily needs to be able to run it. So I want to know what you guys think that I should get. Like what game I should get that would be able to run on a low-end computer. Because that's basically what I'm playing on, is just a regular stationary computer that's not even set up to play games on. That I just try to do my best with the quality and stuff. And by the way, you can follow me on Twitter and get updates on like uh, what the next video is going to be, when I post a new video, what the video is about, um, and you can also subscribe to me on here on YouTube and follow me on Facebook. I do have a Facebook. And if you guys hear any train in the background, it's the train that's going by. That's loud as shit. Plus, I'm sitting right next to a window too. No matter if I'm sitting there next to a window, anyhow. But and I've also tried to be able to use the coast to coast map, but the game won't let me use it. And I know that I got the right version, the right updated version for it, and I know that it's working. But the thing is I don't know why it won't let me use it. I can activate it and I can load the game, but for some reason it crashes the game. I don't know if it's the mod itself or if it's the site that I'm getting it from or what. Because I use CSC or CC if I can talk SCS forms, and I use another site, but I can't remember what the site of that or the name of that site is that I use to download it. I only use two sites, and those sites. This is basically the site that I got this truck from is basically a good site, but I cannot remember the name of it whatsoever. I mean, some of the mods on that site don't work, but it all depends on what you're looking for and what you get. So, I mean, I don't want to go to any weird site that I can get a virus from in my computer. I'm probably going to do a different little short job while I'm here. Or while after I drop this load off. Then again, we might do something a little different other than doing another job. And yes, I'm using an XP mod. If anybody wants to know that. Save right there. Go to do a different job. So I really don't want to have to look for my truck again. This is the only truck that I like using. All the other trucks are too annoying for me to use. Let's do Walmart, or we could do concrete tubes. Trying to look for something a little short. we got empty pallets, and we got concrete tubes. What else do we have? Got clothes. That's about it. I would do a long job, basically something that goes from like Bakersfield to Portland, Oregon, or I would do Bakersfield to Arizona, but I don't want to do that long of a job because how long it'll take. See, jobs like that would take 19 hours to do, and that's the type of job that I don't want to have to do. As of right now, I don't want to do it. Maybe later or on the next video or something. We'll do the clothes one. I'm going to turn the graphics back up and see if I can get it to stop lagging. That way we'll have a little bit better graphics. I just hope that we're able to have a little bit better video quality while I have graphics. Because I have no idea why it's lagging like that for. Before I done this video, it let me play this game just fine without any lag whatsoever. I mean, there was still a little hiccups here and there, but nothing huge like it was doing at the start of the video. And I don't know what could be causing it to lag like that. Because all day today I've played this game and it's not lagged once. Like I said, I have no idea why it would be lagging like that for. This chapter looks going to take forever to get through. But as I was saying before, oops. Red light. Green light. I mean, I'm sure a lot of YouTubers has used low-end computers at one point in time in their life, or they probably still do. They just updated it a little bit here and there. By the way, next month, my wife is pregnant, and next month, I don't know when I'll be doing any videos when my son is born. So it'll probably be a pretty good while. I mean, I'll still do short videos, but it won't be nothing like I've been doing. Like videos that take like 30 minutes to get through, or an hour video. I'll do short videos, but I won't do long videos. But like I said, I don't know when I will be doing any, like, a whole lot. I have to focus on parenthood. And I don't know when I'll be able to do any videos. Starting next month, I will probably do videos here and there, but it won't be near as much. But I will try to do as many as I can. I'll try to do as many videos as I can get out. But it probably will be a while, or it'll probably be when my son is asleep and when I'm able to, get some peace and quiet. Not in a bad way, but you guys get what I'm saying. Basically, some peace and quiet to where I can record without any background noise sort of like it is right now. Quiet, nobody's talking, my daughter ain't crying in the background. I'm able to record without, interruptions happening. But a newborn, and I know this from when my daughter was born, she's my first kid, and this will make my second kid that my wife is gonna have, and a newborn requires a lot of attention, and I'm pretty sure you guys probably know that if you're parents too. But it does require a lot of attention and a lot of time to be able to take care of them correctly like you're supposed to. Unlike most people these days in this generation, the woman gets pregnant by the guy, and the guy walks off and leaves her for having to raise the kid on her own. I call that a coward. Is what I call that. Someone that don't know how to be a dad that wants to get a girl pregnant. Basically, what I got taught growing up is if you're man enough to flower the garden, or if you're man enough to put seeds in the garden, be man enough to raise the flower. I've always been told that my whole entire life is if you're gonna get a girl pregnant, be a man. In other words, don't get a girl pregnant and then walk off and holler that the kid ain't yours. And even if the kid ain't yours and you sign that birth certificate, you're stating that that kid is yours by law. By law, because you claim that kid on the birth certificate. By law, it's yours. It may not be yours by blood, but it's yours because you signed the name stating that it was. I mean, there's things that I want to do with this game, but I don't really know how to do them, so I don't know if I'll be able to do them or not. I mean, I'm still trying to figure out how to do certain things. I'm still figuring out a whole lot. Now, I may park somewhere and save this for another video because how long it's going to take. Plus, I don't know how long I've been recording for, so and I don't want to have to do a whole nother delivery. I mean, it's not lagging, and that's a good thing. So, I don't know what caused it when I started doing the special delivery.